one particular concept that entails weakside that gets usually gets misunderstood and underrated in pro play. So first off, let's just define weakside. Now the textbook definition would be one player being outmanned on one side of the map with little to no backup. Very more often than not, they have no backup, right? So they're 2v1, they're 3v1, they're 4v1 on one side of the map. So the goal of a weak side player, you could say, is making the best of a bad situation. So it's like you've been dealt shitty cards and now you have to make them good. Or you could define it as getting as much as possible, not only in terms of resources, but also in terms of map impact, which we'll address later. So getting as much as possible while losing as little as possible, right? Okay. So the thing we'll be talking about today is a weak side player understanding tempo and how tempo interacts with waves. I'll define tempo later, just so we're on the same page, okay? So tempo, I could give you a fancy one definition, but let's just do a quick and dirty one. So tempo in this video will just refer to the position of the side lane. So if X team's strong side is pushed further, the side lane is pushed further onto the enemy side of the map than the other team, then they're ahead on tempo, right? So I'll just do a quick example in the clip we're about to watch. So what's happening here is Fnatic has pushed their top wave onto Mad Lion's side of the map, and they're now gonna proceed to push bot wave as well. So, and they push mid. So in this example, Fnatic very clearly has tempo, but they have initiative, which means they're ahead on tempo. Initiative just means they're ahead on tempo, okay? And now Fnatic can decide what to do on the map. They have the next move, so to say, if we're gonna pretend it's a Pokemon battle. So that's tempo, right? Now let's talk about the meat of the video, which is dying for waves on weak side, okay? Now dying in general is bad, right? But there are situations where if you die, if you kill a wave and then you die, then it's actually good for the overall map state and the team, okay? So this is the example we're going to be talking about. So as we already established, Fnatic has tempo. We're going to be looking at a roam here, Gangplank. He just pushed out the wave mid, and now he's rotating to push out top. So what Fnatic is going to do with their tempo is they're going to rotate on top side. They have Affiliates moving, and they have Elise moving. They already set in the bush. Now, what's going to happen here is Arom is going to kill this wave. And he's going to die. And we're thinking, silly Arom. No vision pushing out a wave, right? But he killed the wave. So now what happens to Fnatic's tempo? Well, they get a kill, but now who's head in tempo? They're not even pushing out the wave, and technically the wave is on Fnatic's side. And Mad Lions is already pushing out this wave, and they pushed out the mid wave. So now, who's ahead on tempo? It's Mad Lions. Why? Because Arom killed the wave. He died for it, but he got the wave. And now Hylissang is gonna... Now this is a stupid death. This is dying for nothing. But, okay, so now Fnatic's top wave is gonna reach the tier 1 tower. So even if it was up, Mad Lions would still be ahead on tempo. So now, Mad Lions get to kill this tower. That's 420 gold on Karsi right there. And because Arom pushed one wave, even though he died, he basically got tempo back for his team. And it's a really good play. It's a sick play, even though it looks stupid, right? That was all, boys. Thanks for watching.